What's up, YouTube? It's Franklin from Dual Humor, and I'm back post-October Banlist, guys. You know what that means. New meta decks coming up, and I feel like I got the spice right here. It did top a YCS, but it's still sleeper for some reason. It is Danger OTK, my version of it. A little tweaks from the YCS version. I feel like this deck is going to be a serious contender for meta, and people aren't watching it closely enough. Now, without further ado, let's just fucking show off the deck, guys. Come on. So let me just move this out of the side and show it off like this. So 3 Bigfoots, Danger Bigfoots. You have to run 3. It's good going second. It's not that good going first, but you'll side in cards that will help you with that. It's good for rank 8s, and good for link summoning. Just mandatory in a Danger OTK deck. 3 Thunderbirds, same idea. Big beater. At worst, it's a big beater. It pops set card if they hit it. Good going second. Good rank 8 fodder. One of the better level 8 dangers. And 3 Ogopogo or Ojopojo, whatever you want to call it. It's a pretty good card. It sends a spell or a danger, any danger card really, to the graveyard. So it's a foolish for dangers. If at worst, it's a 3,000 booty on the field, and it's good to make rank 8 plays, which is imperative in this deck. So yeah, 3 of them. Good card. So those are the level 8 dangers, and we play obviously 2 Nessies because it's at 2, and it's a searcher. It searches out every danger in the deck. It's good. If I could run 3, I would run it 3. So yeah, 2 Chupacabras. It's the same as every other danger. You could if it doesn't get discarded, you special draw a card. It is a Call of the Haunted for dangers, so it's really good when you get when one of the Bigfoots or the Thunderbirds get discarded, and you really needed the level 8. You could just pitch this guy, like call him out, and hopefully if he's your last card in the hand, you'll get discarded automatically, and you can special out level 8 and go into your rank 8 plays or link plays, whatever. It's a really good recyclable card. It's good at 2. You wouldn't want to see 3 of it because it can get bricky if you see multiple of them. 2 Tsuchinoko. It's a good card. Wouldn't run it at 3 because it's not a level 8. It has weak attack, very weak defense. Same as every other danger. Draw a card, discard. If it gets discarded, it's special summon, so it's a free summon. It's good to enable link plays, but it doesn't enable rank 8 plays, so that's why I run it at 2. 2 Jackalopes, second best card after Nessie in the deck. It's basically a free summon anyways. Gets discarded, you summon danger in the deck, in defense position. It's same as every other danger, pretty good at 2 because I can't run 3. Alright, so moving on to the non-dangers, we got 3 Phantasme. Obviously, it's a good card. It warrants its price tag for now, since Lynx is such a dominant engine right now. It's necessary. You can replace it with hand traps, Effect Veil or Ash, whatever. It's pretty good. This is a good going first card as well because it can protect you. So if they attack you, and you have nothing on the field, usually you would only have a rank 8 card on the field, and you're basically in danger of losing the game. Mind the pun. In danger of losing the game because you don't have much monsters, much defense. So this guy could just pop out. He prevents targeting and destroys the targeting by discarding a card, which helps you out too with the dangers. And he basically helps you dig into your deck and protects your life points. Yeah, so 3 is pretty good. If you can run it, run it. 3 Gizmek, another enabler. Really good for the combos and really good for obviously the spice card, which I'm going to show you afterwards. It's not really a spice, but it's a cheese card. A win more card for this deck, obviously. And it's, you know, another card to protect you going first. It has pop effect. It's pretty good. I'd definitely run it in this deck. And then the cheese card 3, Grand Manju. The meme continues with this deck. I swear to you, man, this Grand Manju's gonna at least have one more YCS top before the end of this year. Such a good card. It's for game 1, no one expects it. It's like, even now, moving up to the top, no one expects it. Grand Manju, attack, win. That's it. Yeah, definitely really good in this deck. Not required, but it's such a good second game plan type card. So yeah, definitely. On to the spells. 2 danger response teams. Goes well with Okopojo because you can just dump one. And this card has 2 effects. So the first effect is like a compulse for your own danger and a monster in the field. It doesn't have to be your it doesn't have to be your opponent monster. It could be your monster. So it outs Mystic Mine sometimes. Like if they put a Mystic Mine, you just, oh yeah, take both of my monsters back. Now that Mystic Mine's gonna get popped at the end of the turn. It also has the graveyard effect, which you could just shuffle right back into the deck, so it's recyclable. And it obviously discards a card and you draw a card. So you can discard a danger and then like obviously activate the dangerous effect plus get a free card on top of it. So it's really good. Play 2 because obviously I played 3 pots for this deck for Grand Manju. So you never want to banish both of them because you always want to see one because it's a really good card. So 3 Pot of Desires, Secrets obviously first edition, beautiful card. Nothing much to say about it. It's a +1. Not a neg9, especially not in this deck. It's more like a +11 at this deck. So yeah, good. Helps Grand Manju OTK. 3 Trade-ins. Now, Trade-in's a good card. Definitely play 3 of because I run a lot of level 8s. It's not a hard once per turn. It helps draw into cards. It discards dangers. What can you say? What more can I say about this card? It's good. So, over there. 3 Super Polys. Still, even after the ban list, there's Thunder Dragons running around, Solomon Greats, Marinsa's getting new support, so many other cards, and a Sky Striker got hit, so less people will probably play Sky Strikers and more run into Solomon Greats, Thunder Dragons, Heroes, and a lot of dark decks. So Super Poly is really good in the main deck. So yeah, 3. And the last couple of cards will be 3 Twin Twisters. Hey back row, with this deck you do not want to face off against Floodgates with this deck. So yeah, 3 Twin Twisters mandatory. And the 1 Monster Reborn for the cheese, and you know you can reborn Grand Manju if they pop it, or they infinite permanence, so you can just link it off, reborn Grand Manju, and game. So now on to the extra deck. Extra deck is pretty standard, honestly. 1 Mud Dragon, these are super poly targets. 1 Diplexer Chimera. I am really afraid of the new Marincess support as well as the Eye support coming out. So Diplex here's a really good card for generic Cybers support. Plus the Cybers deck that came out with the multiple like U boards and stuff. It's good. This is a good card. I recommend playing if you have the space. And Violent Chimera for the OTKs against Solomon Greats. Other card was Plutter Plant Dice. I can't even say that name. Plutter Plant Dragon. That's what I'll call him. Drago. Good against a lot of decks. There's some decks that don't summon 2 darks. They'll summon a dark and a fusion or vortex against Pendulum. This card helps. So I always keep 1 of him. Only 1 Violent Starving Venom. Good for the generic cards like Lunalights, almost every dark deck. This is good. So it's the classic standard super poly target. And the last but not least, not really a super poly target, but there's still gonna be people running this deck. So it's Cyber Dragon Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. I butchered that name, but this card is also it's also good against Cyber Dragons. I know people are still gonna run it even after Orcus, so good to play against. Alright, now for the rankings. Hope Harbinger, of course, Spell Negator. Really good. Number 68. Sky Prison, not really as spicy as it used to be. Usually not a secret tech like it used to be, but it's still spicy. Good going first. You just Sky Prison, and it hurts at like 80% of the meta right now, even Orcus, so it's good. And speaking of Orcus, Dingrisu Ultimate Rare, beautiful card. Yeah, no, people don't see it coming. Most people expect you to just level it up with the Orcus links, but you could just make it standard. It just has 2 level 8s. Really good. Out a lot of cards. Now for the links, Nightmare package, so Nightmare servers, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, and now for our level 3s, Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, really good against, if Sky Strikers are still around after this, the people who are still playing it, Artageist, any targeting decks, so it's a good card. Another Link 4 card is Appaloosa, good for going first if you have 4 materials, so it's another card to just go first with. And Boral Sword Dragon, which just enables OTKs if you know you need it. It's a really good card, definitely needed for the deck. Side deck is for personal preference. I would recommend a lot of Floodgates as well as Danger Zone, maybe Shared Ride if you feel like your locals has a lot of Sky Striker or Surge decks like Guru and stuff, or Two Dracos. But yeah, definitely look into that with Floodgates and going first type cards, as well as Nibiru. And yeah, that's it, guys. Any last thoughts? If you have any suggestions for how to improve this deck or other deck you want to see from this channel, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, Franklin out. Peace, guys.